Today, there's something I want us to talk about, which is not exactly Web3 marketing, but still has a lot to do with marketing. And I believe that if you're a Web3 founder or marketer, you can still take one or two lessons from it. There's something I've noticed about the startup ecosystem, especially in this part of the world. I have noticed that founders and marketers are usually quick to trade blames whenever it is announced, it gets reported in the news that the particular startup has folded or is no longer in business. I, for one, believe that this bickering is unnecessary and can actually be avoided. But today, that's not going to be my focus. The thing is, recently, it was reported in the media that a particular startup was asked or required to refund the sum of $350,000 to its investors after it failed to deliver on its promise. In other words, it can be said that they failed. Now, as expected, the usual blame game began all over, but this time marketers were not having any of it. They refused to take the fall this time. And to be honest, I actually enjoyed watching as marketers pushed back. To be honest, it gave me so much joy, but that's also going to be another topic for another day. While the back and forth was ongoing, I decided to shift my focus a bit from marketers to founders. I wanted to really see and hear what founders were saying. And to be honest, many of their comments confirmed what I had long believed about founders and their misconceptions about marketing. See, you'll be surprised to realize that many founders do not see marketing beyond campaign and campaign metrics, especially in this part of the world, by the way. And it's no wonder they would hire you as a product marketing manager, for example, and expect you to handle SEO, paid advertising, funnel hacking, content creation, social media management, to mention but a few. They're usually the first to blame you when their bad products fail to sell in the marketplace. And what this goes to show about these founders is that many of them know little to nothing about marketing. And I believe that we can help them by educating them, as helping them is actually us helping ourselves in the long run. Today, I want us to talk about the core differences that exist among performance marketing, product marketing, and growth marketing, and at what points they actually overlap. At the end of the day, I hope that this would help to clear many of the misconceptions, clear the confusion that exists out there. Right away, let's begin with the product marketing manager, their core focus, and their core responsibilities. A product marketing manager focuses on the product's success in the marketplace. And to be very honest with you, is as simple as this. We are actually the ones who create confusions, complicate things, especially when we try to make it sound fancier than this. Some of their core responsibilities would include conducting market research to understand customer needs and the competitive landscape. Like my product marketing instructor would say, they are the mouthpiece or the spokespersons of the customers within a company or a startup. Two, they're also responsible for the product positioning for a specific target audience or market. And one of these days, I'll talk about the slight difference that exists between product positioning and product differentiation, and at what points they overlap, and how they also go on to shape messaging. Three, product marketing managers are also responsible for crafting compelling messaging and communication about the product. Four, you find out that they also play a key role in launching and promoting new product features. And of course, they do this with the product manager and the engineering team. This is where cross-functional relationships and communications come into play. And before I forget, they also work with sales and customer teams respectively, where they provide sales support, sales enablement, and the likes. Now, if a product marketing manager does this much, where does a growth marketer actually come in? You may want to ask. You see, a growth marketer focuses primarily on driving overall business growth, as their name suggests, through marketing strategies. Interestingly, some of their core responsibilities would include analyzing user data to identify growth opportunities along the customer journey. And by this, I'm talking about acquisition, activation, what do you call it now? Retention, referral. By the way, I'm talking about marketing funnel, which I believe you know already. Two, they're also responsible for experimenting and testing different marketing tactics to optimize campaigns. Like it's also part of their responsibilities. Then three, you commonly find good marketers implementing strategies to acquire new users, increase user engagement, and improve customer lifetime value. Let me also say this very quickly. It's equally important for them to stay up to date on marketing trends and technology while collaborating with product, sales, and engineering teams respectively. But if a product marketing manager and a growth marketer, or I do all of this, I don't exactly see how a performance marketer comes into the picture, you may say. Well, I actually get you, and in a moment, and I'm actually going to show you how. Now, a performance marketer's focus is primarily on generating measurable results from marketing campaigns. Typically, you'll find them focused on the bottom of the marketing funnel. I'm talking about conversion and sales. And some of their core responsibilities would include one, managing paid advertising campaigns like PPC, social media ads, and the likes. Now, the point is, if they are managing campaigns, it means they must also track key performance indicators, otherwise known as KPIs, such as cost per acquisition and return on investment. Yes, that's another responsibility of theirs. I want you to consider that as number two. In addition, you will often find them using automation tools like GetResponse, Hootsuite, ActiveCampaign, Aweber, MailChimp, and the likes. You see those SEO specialists, those email marketing specialists, those paid ads guys in your company, they are all called performance marketers, not product marketers or growth marketers. By the way, do you get my point now? Just in case it's not clear to you, I'm going to use a quick analogy and see if that helps. You see, your product marketing manager is like a car's GPS. It's what ensures that the product reaches the right destination. By that, I'm talking about the target market. Your growth marketer, on the other hand, is like a car's engine, all right? It's what drives the product forward by optimizing the entire user journey. And finally, your performance marketer is like the car's nitro boost, all right? Is what gives an extra push towards conversion at the final stages. You may also want to ask, what then are the key differences? Let's go over them again very quickly. One, product marketing focuses on the product itself and its positioning, while growth marketing takes a broader view of the entire customer journey. Here, performance marketing is completely focused on driving conversions and sales within specific campaigns. Two, product marketing success is usually measured by product adoption and market share, while growth marketing, on the other hand, looks at user acquisition, activation, retention, and revenue growth. Then performance marketing prioritizes KPIs like cost per acquisition and return on investment, ROI. Three, as regards skill expectation, both product and growth marketing require strong analytical skills and customer understanding. Performance marketing, on the other hand, leans more heavily on campaign management expertise and data analysis. At what point do these roles actually begin to overlap? First, I want you to notice that all these three roles I just mentioned or discussed use data and customer insights to inform their strategies. Interestingly, if you're working in a smaller company, you should expect that some of these responsibilities, or many of them, would overlap. See, the algebraic sum of everything is that all three of them contribute to the overall success of the product and the business or the company. In conclusion, these three marketing roles are actually complementary. They work together to bring a product to market, acquire users, and then drive growth. In other words, they are all important in any given company.